Hi everyone, it's Shilpa here with a quick DT project for Wild Orchid Crafts, and I'm saying quick, it might take a bit longer this time because I want to go along with you guys and show you how I make two cards. And it's like a little tutorial, and it's using some of my older cards and papers from an old collection, which I'll show you in a minute, and also using some newer products from Wild Orchid Crafts. So I'll just get started and show you guys some of the things that I'll be using. So the inspiration came from these really beautiful flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts, and these are the miniature mixed pastel sweetheart blossoms. MKX265 is the code for them, and these colours are so pretty. And I do know I have a lot of cards from maybe a few years back that are this colour, and they would just work really well. In fact, they're there, so I'll show you them in a minute. I also got out this pack that I'll be using, and this is the mixed colour miniature gardenia flowers. MKX198 is the code for that, and you've got different shades of pink, peaches and yellows in there. And then I've also got this pack of the mixed pink white sweetheart blossoms. MKX637 is the code, and you can see there's a few different shades of pink, some whites in there. So these are the packs that I'll be using for both of the cards. So I'm just going to get stuck in because the cards are going to be super simple, and I get a lot of questions asked about how I post my cards. So I'm going to try to keep these flat so they'd be okay to go in envelopes. And I'll show you the card collection that I'll be using. So I've had these for a long time, and they're by a company in the UK called Kanban, and they're still in there is Kanban cardstock, and they still produce like paper kits, card kits, and you can get hold of whole different array of colours, designs, all sorts with Kanban. So as I said, I've had these for a while, and this is I think the Woodland collection. So you get the really nice squirrels, birds, owls in this collection, and it also came with quite a lot of this 350 GSM board cardstock, which I'll be using for my card base, and they are double-sided, which is also a very nice feature of these cards. So this particular one I won't be using, I just got it out to show you guys what the cards are like. I've already pre-scored two of the cards. So I've got this one, which is a 6x6, and as I said, they are really good quality cards. So you need a good card base to make any card, and the inside, this one is like a lavender floral print. So that's one of the cards that I'll be doing. And then the other one is a 5x7 card, and this one is pink and white on the outside and it's brown on the inside. So I'm going to do the landscape card with the owl image, so I'll do that one second, and I'll be doing the square card with the squirrel. So they're all die cut, dead easy to do, and I'm going to try and adjust my camera actually and get you guys a bit higher up. See if that works a bit better. Give me a sec, guys. And so I want you to see clearly what I'm doing. If I can move this guy up. I can't. I'm just going to leave you where you are. Sorry. So I'll leave you guys where you are. Hope everything is going to be a bit clear. So I'll start off by using, I think I'm going to go for this guy here because I want to use some pink flowers, or maybe I'll go for this one. She's got the pink tail and there's a blue flower, so it's nice and bright. So let's keep it all nice and fun, and I'm just going to be punching this out because it is die cut, being quite careful not to tear the main topper. I'm just going to push it all out. Okay, so I just punched that out, and this is what I'm left with, and it is really sunny outside, and this doesn't need any sort of layering because it's already on this silver backing, which is also really nice to have. Otherwise I would have been putting it on some like a silver mirror board. Okay, so I'm just going to trim off these little bits that always gets left behind when you're punching out these die cut pieces. I'm just I'm going to keep it like this. And that is my cute little topper, which is going to go there. So as I said, I'm going to keep it really simple and then just embellish it with a few flowers, flat enough that it'll go into an envelope. So I'm just going to move you guys slightly. I want you to get a better view of what I'm doing. There you go. So this, I think, will show you a bit better what I'm doing. So this is basically the look I'm going to go for. Okay, so I'm going to keep this bit quite flat. I'm not going to put any foam pads behind here. And as always, I'm going to use some collal glue because I think it's the best glue to put down paper to paper or card to paper. Got loads of glue in there. And I'm going to keep it quite central. So these cards are dead easy to do if you're doing like batch card making. And the flowers I'll be using, as I said, because I want to keep it flat, is a good selection because they are flat flowers. So that is how the card's looking. And then for my flowers with this one, I'm going to go for some tiny flowers, I think. But first I'll go for some of these really pretty gardenias from that mixed pack. And again, these are quite flat because of the smaller ones, they're not the really large dimensional ones. And I'm just going to cut off the backs of each one, and I'll have a few just scattered here, there and everywhere. Okay, and I'm also going to get some of these white cherry blossoms from that mixed pack, and I'm going to do the same thing and just cut off the backs of a few of those. Okay, so basically how you want to arrange your flowers is entirely up to you. I'm just gonna probably go from the top and cascade it down, and I'm going to layer it on top of that blue flower that's already there. So I'm going to put a tiny blob of glue behind my flower, and the sun is messing about today. It keeps coming and going, and as you can see right now it's gone really bright again. So I'm going to pop that flower just there, and from that I'll just add a few more different flowers to show you guys. So these are the really cute tiny little cherry blossoms, or sorry, sweetheart blossoms I think they're called. But yeah, these are the sweetheart blossoms. I'm going to add one there. And these simple cards are really nice to do sat with kids. So that is the tiny little cluster there. And then I think I'm going to have a few of these pretty blue ones from this pack. These are just so adorable, aren't they? And then I think I'm going to have clusters of 3 together. And they're just 3 together, and I'm just going to twist these around and cut off the back. I'm just going to tuck it behind. I think I need to make this a bit smaller. It's a bit too long here. Just thinking where to put them all. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue on the back of them. And I'm just going to position it. So I'm going to cover the stems anyway with another flower. And the other flower is probably going to be, I'm just going to go for something pink. So I'll go for another cherry blossom, I'm sorry, a sweetheart blossom from this pack, but this time I'll go for like a pink. Go for some of these are really nice pretty ones with the yellow centres, and I'll cut out 2 because that's all I'll need. I'm going to do this pretty quickly because I'm going to show you another one to do I'm going to put that there, and then get another 3 of the tiny ones, do the same thing again, twist these around like so, cut off the ends and have that one going there. And have this tiny one over here. You can add more embellishments if you want, but the whole idea of this card is I'm going to keep it quite flat so it goes in an envelope. So that's how it's looking. And then the last thing to do for me on this simple card would be to add a sentiment. So I've got these little bits and pieces that I can use. So there's with love, just for you. And I think with this one, here's another one. With love, just for you, happy birthday to someone special. I think I'm going to use, let's have a look. I'm just thinking of what colour to use on these. I'll probably go for the blue. So I'll use with love in the blue. I'm going to take that off. So here's my little sentiment, which says with love. And I'm just going to snip off the edges just to neaten it out. And I think this is going to be the only piece that's going to be a bit dimensional. Just put it behind put some foam on it, and then I'm going to decide where to put it. So probably put it here at the bottom. Maybe that looks okay. So I've got some sticky back foam pads. I'm just going to take 2 and take the backing off and put it centrally. So that is my first simple card with some flower accents on the top, and that's a with love. So all that's left to do on this one is, if you've got some ready-made envelopes, that's great. I tend to make my envelopes, and then the inside is already printed on floral, so you can just write your message. You can add an insert if you wanted, but I think because it's printed, maybe something small here would be fine. So that is the first card, and as you can see, it's so cute, and it's so simple to do. Okay, and I'll start on the next one. So this one, don't know what I've done with my card base. Oh, it's here. So this one is pink, as you can see, really pretty, nice size. And on this one I'll be using this beautiful owl, and I could, you know, put the die cut pieces to add dimension, but the whole idea, as I said, is to keep them quite flat so you can put them in envelopes, because I think a lot of people think if you use embellishments and flowers you have to put them in boxes, etc. But there are so many different flowers you can get from Wild Orchid Crafts, flat flowers, and I know there's a few new packs out at the moment that are the flat blooms, so you can go and check them out as well. So if you're a card maker, they're really great. So this is my pretty topper, and that is really pretty. So again, I'm going to do the same thing, keep it quite central and keep it similar to the other one. So again, with my collal, and this is totally simple to the normal stuff that I do, but I think sometimes simple isn't a bad idea. Okay, so I would get out all your old or unused card stash and start playing with different flowers and embellishments. Okay, so that is my topper down. Now onto my flowers, and I think I want to use some greens. So again, from this mix pack, I'm going to use this beautiful like a teal kind of green. There's also this really nice peachy orange, which is really pretty, and I'll use some different flowers. from the other packs. So again, what I'm going to do to this one, I'm going to actually add the flowers onto the topper itself. So the flowers look dimensional, that's actually on the topper. So I'm going to just snip off some of these flower heads and use them. I'm going to use 3 of this colour. I'm going to use 1 of this white one. And if you've missed out on the codes, don't worry, I will be putting everything in the description box. So there'll be links to Wild Orchid Crafts as well as their Facebook and YouTube channel. And then I'm going to use this really pretty lemony coloured miniature gardenia. So I'm just going to get sticking now. And I think I need 1 more, probably in a pink, just to pick up the pink on that. So from the Mixed Sweetheart Blossom Pack, I'll get this pink set and chop off the head. And I'm going to just get sticking now. So I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. So I'm going to get sticking. So my first one is going to be this white one. I'm going to put that guy here. Okay. Then I've got this beautiful orange one that's going to go there. And you can add a few more. You don't have to go with, you know, whatever's on your topper or whatever. You can add as many or as little flowers as you like. I'm going to add some blue. I'm sorry, that's not the blue, that's actually the tealy coloured one. I'm going to add that one there. I'm going to add this large one somewhere here. Just thinking, probably add it on top of that white one. Just give it a squish down because I want it all nice and flat. I'm going to add a pink one. I think the pink one will go here next to that one. Gives it a nice look. I'll add another greeny one next to here. And I think I need like a lavender colour one. And luckily in this mix pack there is this beautiful lilac, oops, where am I? This beautiful coloured one here. So cut off the head. Just use it on top of that purple one. I love using flowers in everything, well, nearly everything I do, so. And maybe add a bit more pink, maybe not. I'm just thinking there's something missing. I need something, maybe a couple of blue ones would look nice as well. Actually, I think I need another purple one. Just need that orangey coloured one. Because you want it to all look like a really nice cluster, not just thrown in. Okay, and I think odd numbers look really good as well. I could add a couple of leaves here and here, which I think I am going to do. And I'm just going to grab a couple of leaves. So you guys know Wild Orchid Crafts have a ton of leaves, and I'm going to put the links to whatever I'm using below because I don't have the packs on me. So these are like the 1-inch leaves, and I've just cut the backing off them. And I think I'm just going to put a couple down. I'm going to put a tiny blob of glue here and here. Add another little flower. And because everything looks nice in odd numbers, I'm going to add a tiny little blue one as well there. Okay, so I think I'll add this one just here. Okay, and one more leaf I think is going to go from here outwards. So I'll chop it up. I can have it here, or I can have it, I think it looks better up here. Just going to tuck it behind one of the leaves, just leave it there. So it's still really flat even though I've added quite a few flowers. And this is how that one's looking. Really, really cute. I love that. And this one needs a sentiment now, so I'm going to zoom out and see which sentiment would look nice on this particular card. So the other one says "with love" in blue, and this one I think will have to someone special. So it could be for any occasion. And this is what that looks like, a pre-done sentiment. I'm just going to neaten the edges up by just taking off these little bits. And again, I'm going to do the same thing as I did on the other one, just add a bit of foam pad. And I think I'll have that, there's a glue string here, I think I'll have that maybe here, because there's a flower up there, so it's a nice little flow. So I like having things looking pleasing to the eye. Okay, so again, my foam pads, stick it on the back. And then I'm just going to add that here. And that's my card done. So I've got a really pretty "to someone special" card here, and I've also got a "with love" card here. So these are cards made with beautiful wild orchid craft flowers, flat enough to be going in a envelope to be posted, so you don't always need to make boxes for your cards that you've used flowers on. So I'll just show you again one more time the beautiful cards. This one is "with love." There's the back, and there's my beautiful flower cluster there. And this one, "to someone special," and there's the back. And these are all the pretty flowers, so you can see it is flat enough to go in an envelope. So I hope you guys enjoy playing with your flowers and just try to create something that is quite simple yet so pretty, and you're going to be using a lot of the beautiful flat smaller flowers rather than the big ones that you always need boxes for. So use your flowers in different ways and definitely try to use them card making. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry, I know it's a bit longer than usual, but I wanted to show you like 2 different cards and 2 different sizes and using similar kind of flowers to get different looks. So that is it for now. Let me know what you guys think. Check out all the links below. I'll put the product codes that I've used below as well, and I'll see you soon with another project for Wild Orchid Crafts. Take care. Bye.